Yeah, very good afternoon, ma'am. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How about you, ma'am?
Yes, I'm pretty well. Thank you. So, how was your day today?
Yeah, it's a good, ma'am. It's a winter season, so it's a little cold here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's fine now.
Oh, okay. Okay, so let's start with the introduction so that I can know you better.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Yeah, my name is Sangappa. I'm connecting you from Bangalore, which is in Karnataka. So, if I concern to my qualification, I have done diploma and I have been working in government sector for last 15 years. And it comes to my hobbies, I love to read newspapers, story books, and talking to the people because nowadays I have a passion to learn this language. So, for past 4 months, I have been learning this language. So, this is my hobbies, man. That's all about me.
Okay, that's great. So, you are proper from Bangalore.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Actually, I born and raised from in Bagalkot district, but right now for past 20 years I have been staying here, ma'am.
Okay, so your born place is Bhagalpur in Bihar?
Bagalkot. No, no, no.
Bhagalkot.
In Bagalkot, in Karnataka only.
Okay, Karnataka only. Oh,
Yeah.
that's great. Okay, so now it's my turn. My name is Tanuja and I'm from Bhopal city. It is in MP. And currently I'm a working professional in one of the IT company and it's been 5 years that I'm working in this industry. And along with that I'm running my YouTube. It's about only English content like related to conversational videos. And apart from this too, I love to do drawing, dancing and traveling in my free time. That's all about me.
Yeah, nice, ma'am. Actually, I have seen so many your videos. I like
Okay.
very much, ma'am. I'm sorry. Today I'm very excited because without knowing, I'm talking to you. Because yeah, before this time I didn't know about yourself, but I was watching your videos. So many videos I have seen you, and I have committed as well, ma'am.
Oh, it's my pleasure too. Because when I saw your name, so I just thought that it would be from the south area. So I just want to
Yes,
talk. So that's why. Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
ma'am.
I'm equally excited.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
okay, so do you celebrate like New Year on the 1st of January?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Because it's so with a new challenges, new things. So we want to, share our thoughts, things. Every year we have to learn something. So this year I have started English journey. So for the
Mhm.
last 4 months I have learned something. In the next year I want to celebrate 2025 with new resolution. Because every year we have to learn something. We have to enjoy. Actually it's not a celebration, is not a thing. So we have to learn something every year. So that is the celebration according to my opinion.
Yes, yes, definitely. You said very right point that yes, we are not celebrating like yes, it is us like New Year and new like new things, but we are just celebrating like we are what we have learned in our past time, like in the past year, and what are the new things come up with this new year, and how we have to tackle all such things. So we are just not taking resolution for that. Yes, we had just taken and we are not working for that. So it usually happen with many people because they are not stick with their resolution. So
Yes,
whatever thing you want to do, so just stick with that. So definitely we see the result also. If we have made our mind like yes, this year or maybe in this 2 months or 3 months I want to learn something and I want to upgrade my skills in some other thing. So how are you working for this those things? And if you are consistent, so definitely we get the right
yes.
result.
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, we are just initially we are taking the resolution. So according to the resolution, we have to work hard. So consistently we can work on that part. So definitely we can reach our goal. So yeah, nowadays I have decided I took a resolution to learn this language
Mm-hmm.
because nowadays English is a really English important because every speaker, every people speak English. If you speak English. Good, so you can easily survive in the society. We can you can easily survive in the society. So that's why it's a really necessary. So that's why I took a resolution to learn this language last for 4 months. So I want to get fluency. So yeah, I have been working on that part. So I will try to learn something more, man.
Yes, yes, great to hear this. Even I think in Bangalore, I have seen that most of the people speak English or otherwise their mother tongue. So,
Mm.
like for you also, like it is necessary, kind of necessary that at least you know this language so that you can, you will not feel embarrassment in any places. Like
Yes.
you can directly speak.
Yeah, ma'am, suppose if you want to go, like a resident, some places, in the street, so the kids are also speaking English. Sometimes we are, myself, we are, we are guilting. So even though these kids are speaking good English, why we are not speaking? Yeah, we have felt this situation so many times. So that's why I have decided I want to learn this language. So
Oh.
if we learn, we can, we can teach to our kids, because our kids are our next to our future. So that's why, we can learn this language. We can teach to kids, and the kids can, they can build our country. So today's kids can future country. So that's why we have to, teach to kids. They have to take care of our country in the future. So that's why it's a really good, really necessary for all those parents.
Yes, yes. I had the same kind of incident when I went to Bangalore once. So everybody was speaking in English or otherwise their mother tongue, and it was my first time that I went there, and I just saw that even maid was speaking in English when I stayed in PG. So maid was speaking in English language, and I was like, how would I speak with her? Even she can speak English better than me, and I am educated person. Even I did my degree and all, and I'm not able to speak properly. So that time I
Yeah,
feel literally embarrassed that yes, like I have done everything, like I am educated person, but even I can't speak English. So it's not only about that we know English just to build our reputation and all, but at least we can talk or communicate with other people, especially when you have to go to any other state or country.
yes, 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 ma'am. Yeah, yeah, ma'am, you after completing your graduation or your education, if you want to go for the private sector nowadays, it's quite difficult to get a government jobs. So if you want to go for the private sectors, so initially they are taking into in the English language only. So initially, if you want to meet first security itself speak English in the good English. So that's why it's a really necessary. First, we have to take permission from the security only, so security has to give permission. So yeah.
Yeah.
So after that, we have to go to the HR department. HR department takes interview in the English language only. So around at least 2 to 3 rounds will be available. So initially we will get reject. We would reject without knowing the English well. So we can reject. So that's why English is really necessary. So first round, if you select next round, automatically you will go to the second round, right? So that's why good communication is really necessary. If you want to get a job, if you want to get a good position in the same factory or office, so it's a really necessary nowadays.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. You are right. Even it happened with me also. Like I got rejected in many interviews just because of
Yeah.
English language, and now I am able to speak because of just practice. And to be honest, in till my college, I never tried to speak in English language, because what
Mm.
happens when we don't know the real importance of something, so we don't wanna try or learn something. And when you get into the situation, like you have to speak or you are facing any problem, then we feel no, now it's time to learn this thing. But
Yes,
now
yes.
I think like most of the people are already aware that they know the importance, like yes, English is very important in our career, in every sector, to be honest. So
Yes.
they are just trying to learn.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, ma'am. True. Your words is true. Actually, when we were in the college time, so we are not focusing. Actually, that time we are not understanding how English is really necessary for us. So once we complete our graduation, so then we will get to realizing about the communication. So that time we are passing the time, but people saying that you see this much, and this guy is now learning. He has this 30-year-old, 40-year-old. The people are saying that, but we don't bother about that because it's necessary for us. So we have to sacrifice our whatever the things the people are always they are saying something, so we don't bother about that. We have to try to learn something. So if we work hard, definitely we will get our result. Yeah.
Hmm. Yes, yes, you are right. Okay, so you are in government sector. So it was your interest that you always wanted to work in government sector.
Yeah, actually, ma'am, earlier days I used to work around 7 years in private sector. So that time actually, my passion was to learn this language. That time,
Mm-hmm.
I used to work 7 years in the private sector. That time I used to small words, but when I decided to work in government sector, because there is no life security in the private sector. Sometimes some of the pandemic, I think last 4 years we have faced that type of situation. That time so many employees are losing their jobs. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I decided to work in government sector. 2009 I have cracked the exam, and I selected on this job. So past 15 years I have been working. So after ma'am, once I joined government sector, I decided to left my English journey, because so I am comfortable in this language, because every
Mm-hmm.
people are speaking our native language. So it's yeah, it's not important for us. So that's why I decided. So after that I got married, and I blessed kids. So nowadays I decided that again it's, yeah, really important, because it's not for me as well. So it's for my kids purpose. It's really important. So if we have to create a environment in our home first itself. So mother is a first teacher for
Mm-hmm.
for every kids. So in that, not only mother has a father, we have to also try to teach something. So we have to try to teach our kids. So both father and mother has to teach our kids. Though kid can easily learn the not only this language, so everything they can to learn. So that's why I have been learning, and so I wanted to actually learn this language, man.
Yeah, in like at home they will ask to their parents only. So if you can teach them better, so that's good. Otherwise they will have to ask in the like coaching or school something. But yeah, it's now necessary that at least you can teach your kids also, because I think most of the kids are now going in a English medium schools only. So
Yes, yes.
and if you want to teach them, so at least we should be know all such things, then only we can teach them better.
Yes, yes,
and
ma'am.
we
Exactly. Yeah. Mm,
and we can create an environment also for them, because
mm.
we didn't get environment, so that's why we are now learning, and because
Yes,
of
yes.
this method.
Yeah, ma'am, nowadays we have sending our kids English medium school. So
Mhm.
if we are creating in our English environment in our home, it can help to them. So they can easily learn language as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why we have to try. Nowadays even illiterate people also, parents, as they are sending to their kids English medium school, because they know very well what is the value of the English, how much is important in the society. So that's why all people, some of the people, they are going to farming, even though they are sending their kids to English medium school, because they know how is the value of the English nowadays. So that's why it's a really important. We have to. Nowadays we are struggling to learn this language. In future, they won't struggle to learn this language.
Yeah, you are right. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
uh, okay, so do you want to ask any question to me or?
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, I have seen your so many videos. When did you start your English journey? How did you get fluency, ma'am?
Okay, so I think it's very long time for me. It's around 2 years, I would say. But yeah, before that also I was speaking in my workplace when I had joined my company. So when I joined my company, so that time I saw that every I have to speak in English language only, because in IT sector you have to connect with global people. So
Yes, yes.
I was struggling a lot, because I am from Hindi medium background. So that
Okay.
time I suffered a lot, that I was just making sentence in my head, I was just translating, and then I was saying to them. And before my meeting I was preparing in advance, like yes, these are the things I have to deliver. But otherwise if somebody was asking me any cross question, then I was like blank. Like I was just preparing the sentence, and it was taking a time. So
mm,
one day I just thought, what can I do to improve my communication so that I will not suffer here. So I just decided to, I think I started with one platform, paid platform first, and I just took a few sessions only. But
mm.
when I realized that I can talk with other people also, some other people are also like me, that they are also learning, so we can communicate with them, we can get the opportunity to try to practice with them. So from
Okay.
that time onwards I started, and to be honest, I'm not putting extra effort for this language because of lack of time, I would say. But yeah, when I get time, so I just try to learn new things. Whenever I scroll my social media, so some of the things I already subscribed, English content, so I just saw randomly that yes, these are the things. And yeah, whenever I get time, so I utilize such thing in my real life conversation also. So these
Mm.
things only, I can say that I'm doing it, and now I'm more comfortable that I can talk. Still
Yes.
I struggle sometimes when I have to speak with more advanced people, uh,
Mm.
like when I talk with my manager or somebody, so they speak they speak more advanced English. Sometimes they use phrases, and sometimes I don't know the exact meaning of that phrases also. It happens with me. So I just recall that word or phrases, that what they told, and again I try to search like yes, so this is the meaning. Yeah, because of sentence I was able to understand, yes, they are saying this. But after that I am just searching that yes, these are the correct meaning, and I can also utilize like this. So
Yes,
yeah.
yes, yes. Exactly, ma'am. I have also faced so many, situations like this only. Every day I speak at least 30 minutes in CV app. So
Hmm.
always I'm connecting so much of, IT people are connecting to me. So that time they are speaking good English. Some people are, they are a learner. So I'm connecting with them and speaking. So initially, sometimes, I was also struggling to learn this language because I actually born from our native language itself. So
Hmm.
really nowadays I am also struggling. Sometimes advanced level the people are using advanced level vocabulary. That time we are struggling. We are struggling to understand those kind of vocabs. So that time. I go to translate into the Google Translate. Then I understand. Oh yes, actually this meaning, this vocab has to give this meaning. So
Hmm.
I am also learning this language. It initially happens, and nowadays also it has happening, ma'am. And ma'am, I want to ask one more question.
Hmm.
So many, IT people are connecting to us. So I think, according to my opinion, IT people are always, they are learning this language. Do you know, ma'am, why the people are always in this platform?
Yes, as I mentioned that in our company we have to connect with our clients and customers, and they don't know our mother tongue, and we don't know their mother tongue. So definitely we have a global language, English. And in IT, like every day in a meeting, you have to deliver all such things in English language only, like any
Mm,
presentation or everything. So sometimes it happens we don't get such confidence, or sometimes lack of communication, we are not able to deliver all such our thoughts in a proper manner. So not only English, that proper communication should be there, like effective
yes,
communication, like how the people are able to understand you, and you are able to deliver your thoughts in a proper manner. So
yes,
this is the things sometimes we lack because of our mother tongue, that we never learned this English language secondary. So that's why, and that's why I think I can say that IT people are learning this language somehow. We are able to manage interviews that time, that after so many failures we got the job. But here
mm,
also I have to speak in English language every day. So
mm.
ultimately I have to learn this language so that I can talk with them. So that's the main reason for the people, I can say.
Yeah, yeah, ma'am. Actually, according to my opinion, most of the IT people, why they are, the learning means,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to working in IT field, you have to deal with the customers like other country people and other state people. They are using other, yeah, many people are using different kind of accents and different kind of caps. So that time we are, struggling to understand those accents. So, every people speaking English only, but their accent will be different. So if you want to understand those all those things, we have to speak consistently with all those people. So then only we can understand, we can easily deliver our thoughts and in the good manner. So according to me, yeah, and that's why all the people, IT people, most of the IT people are involving in this platform.
Yes, yes, you are right. Because as I mentioned, that I also have to talk with the foreign clients. So what
Mm,
if I am not able to understand them properly, and I can't talk with them in English. So how I will work in the company? So that's why
yes.
I need to learn this language. And yeah, as you mentioned that like most of the people have the different accent. Like I
Mm,
am also talking with European clients and the US and UK. So their accent is totally different as compared to us. Like we are just speaking in our own what can I say,
right.
the mother tongue influence. So
That's it.
we just speak like we
Mm,
just speak like that. And when you think that you have to learn some vocabulary, so what we
mm,
do, you can't learn all the vocabularies, and you can't remember all such things. So what
yes.
happens when you talk with other people, so we just try to grab the things from the speaker. Like as
Mm,
you are speaking, so after this call, if I'll if I'll listen this again, so definitely I can learn some new words, or maybe some new information that I needed. So that's why it is necessary, I can say.
yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions for me?
No, and I enjoyed this conversation a lot, and yeah, hope to see you again.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. It's a
Thank you.
really fantabulous conversation with you, ma'am.
Yeah, likewise. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye, ma'am.